The man simply took off his jacket, and with that he terrified the underground boxing champion, who had just won 6 straight matches, to the point of pulling a muscle in his appendix. The champ, who had planned to take home a $100,000 prize, chose to forfeit the fight on the spot.
No fucking way. No fucking way. There's no fucking way. Yeah, fuck me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not. He said fuck me. I'm not fighting.
If you think the man's only weapon is his muscular build, you're mistaken. As soon as he walked out of the arena, a gambler who had just lost money immediately targeted him.
You just lost, asshole.
The man calmly slipped a knife into his side and looked almost relaxed. This reckless audacity was enough to snap the gambler back to his senses, and he turned to run. The man wasn't afraid of death. He just didn't care about living anymore. He drove his car to the railroad tracks, turned off the engine, and tried to exit this world in a way that wouldn't hurt too much. But just as a train was about to hit him, a sudden instinct for survival kicked in, and he fumbled for the car keys. His engine sputtered, and he barely managed to start the car. Shouting in frustration, by some miracle, he survived and, shaken, decided to forget his past and try to live for the future. For a salary of $20,000 in January, he ended up working as a bouncer at the local diamond bar, one of the most dangerous places around. By day, it looked like any other bar, but come evening, it turned into a gladiator arena. The security staff, who had panda eyes from lack of sleep, were already considered lucky if they managed to get out alive. But the man was relaxed, enjoying the bar's atmosphere, thinking he could just lay back and watch the small-scale chaos unfold without lifting a finger. Soon enough, a group of motorcycles pulled up outside the bar. The appearance of the gang made the bartender's face go pale. The leader, a blonde guy named Bellamy, was a regular troublemaker at Diamond Bar, known for causing random damage every night. He loved harassing the female bartenders, and when the bouncers tried to step in, they looked hesitant, clearly having been taught a lesson by Bellamy and his gang before. The man stepped up to handle the problem, hoping to avoid further damage to the bar's property. He invited Bellamy outside for a talk, but the gang knew the game well and chose to stay inside, continuing to wreck the place, knowing the security wouldn't dare to get rough. But the man had his own tricks up his sleeve.
Those are your bikes out there, right?
Yeah, mine's a red one on the right.
The man made his move. Realizing his prized bike might be in danger, Bellamy rushed out after him. Before the fight started, the man asked Bellamy 2 questions.
Is your coverage good? Like, you have dental?
Oh, haha. Yeah, I'm not the one that's gonna fucking need it.
With a few slaps, the gang was left dumbfounded. After finishing off everyone with a couple of punches and kicks, the man suggested they call it a draw. The small-timers weren't happy with that, so the fight went on. Just a few minutes later, they were either suffering fractures or concussions. Out of humanitarian concern, Mike thoughtfully sent them all to the hospital and even got the doctor to treat his own previous injuries while he was at it. Though these thugs weren't worth much attention, Mike had no idea that behind them stood a powerful criminal organization. His actions that night had undoubtedly put him on the radar of their leader, Ryan.